Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to Generate Wealth Forever. My name is Clifford. I'm back here talking about NFT Worlds. I've done a couple videos on NFT Worlds already, and I have learned out some new information about NFT Worlds. So I'm going to go through this real quickly. What is NFT Worlds? NFT Worlds is 10,000 virtual worlds living on the Ethereum blockchain. With these worlds, you can do just about anything that you can do in Minecraft. This is off of a Minecraft protocol, and they have NFT Worlds has released 10,000 worlds to the public that runs off the blockchain and is connected to Minecraft. So I'm going to get into this. I was wondering how big my piece of world is. Okay, so as you can see, this piece of land right here on their front page, I found out that this is a 370 by 370 block. However, the size of the world is much bigger than that. If you've ever played Decentraland or Sandbox, the two largest metaverses, and looked at their land mass for all of the lands that they sell, if you took all of the lands for Decentraland and Sandbox, you could put them inside of one single NFT world and have still tons of space left over. I'm going to get into how big that actually is. But first, okay, let's show you mine. This is my piece of world. This is as big as they show it. And supposedly this is just a sample size. This kind of blew my mind today. Okay, so it says land area is 447 kilometers square, which is 370 by 370 blocks. Okay, so this right here is the browser, my NFT land in the browser that they show. This is just a sample size, okay? So just keep in mind, I've got nice big mountains over here and then crisp forest over here with a couple lakes, okay? Now, doing my research today, I noticed that on their Twitter feed, underneath NFT Worlds, so this is legitimate, it says the preview area you see on each NFT Worlds NFT is only 370 by 370 blocks. But the actual worlds are unbelievably massive, millions upon millions of blocks in size. A true world by scale. So let's take a closer look at this picture. So the preview, like I just showed you, the preview of the land is 370 by 370 blocks. That is this portion here. But the exterior portion, of which they can't show you because it's so massive, is 30 million blocks by 30 million blocks. Now, if you've ever played Minecraft and you know roughly about the same size as a block, it's about an inch big when you're playing it and you're looking at it on the screen, okay? Now think about 30 million by 30 million. This is absolutely massive. As for the height, I will show you the height. As for the depth from the ground level, it's about 50, maybe 60 blocks deep. And then you go into darkness and then eventually get killed. But you can go as high up as the atmosphere allows you, and it turns into darkness and stars. And I'm not sure how many blocks that is, but it is hundreds. Okay. Now, as for going out and about, square, 30 million blocks square. Okay. So, here's a little comparison. The entire sandbox is 3.7 meter square. All of Decentraland is 23 million meters square. A single NFT world, this is 1 out of 10,000, is 3.6 quadrillion meters square. Okay, it's almost, what is that? Almost 1 billion times the size of the Sandbox. This is massive. So when I'm thinking that when you look on OpenSea right now, and each NFT world floor price is about 3.5 to 3.6, sometimes 4 Ether, I'm starting to think that maybe the floor price should be around 10 Ether or more because of the size of the world. Now, I'll show you some of the things that people are building. Like this guy's built a helipad and a nice mansion on his. But I was trying to, like, every time I go into my game, I'm always thinking, well, I go out walking around and I get lost somewhere, and then all of a sudden I start seeing great big oceans and deserts and whatnot, and I'm thinking, on my preview, I'm not showing any deserts. There is no great big oceans. I got a parcel of land. And that's where I went to do some digging to find out some answers on how big my land actually is. So these lands here, this is just a preview of your land. Let me quickly jump in here and show you something. Okay, so I've got, on my land here, I found the exact center by using my compass, okay? This is my exact center of my land. If you look at my compass, okay, the compass shows that this is the exact center of my property. Now, I figured that out, drew that huge pillar to show you exact center of my world, and then I went out exactly 185 blocks that way, 185 blocks that way, 185 blocks that way, and 185 blocks that way. Now, if you times 185 by 2, you get 370 blocks. Okay? Now, to give you an idea, okay, see how that's drawn out right there? And all blocks, it goes all the way out to that corner there. I can see that pillar, that main pillar, and that pillar, okay? This is 1/4 of the previewed land. Then I got another quarter over there, another quarter over there, another quarter over there, okay? So, as I showed you in my little preview on the browser, there's my mountain there, my mountain line there, the mountain lines there, and then I've got a forest here, and if I go over here, I'm going to find my couple lakes. So there's a lake there, and there's a little lake there, and a little lake there, okay? So this is the parcel of land that I showed you in the browser. Now, beyond this, okay, this is just the previewed area. This is 370 by 370 blocks. Now, I gotta reiterate that to show you how massive this world is. Now, I went out here, and I was like, okay, this is somebody else's land. This is somebody else's property. They gotta be tied together. And all of the 10,000 lands gotta be tied together, and I just happened to be walking on somebody else's piece of land. That's when I went and did some digging, and I found out that all of this is owned by me. This is my NFT, okay? Now this, you can go on forever. I went on like in a straight line like this for about 15 minutes, and it kept printing more land, more land, more land. And then it started printing out some ocean, and desert, and then more ocean, and then desert, and then more land. All of this land is included in your NFT, and each NFT land is unique. So no two pieces of land are the same. No worlds are the same. Now, they're randomized through the computer generation, so who knows how much of each world is the same as the other world, but the previews are the exact completely different. But here we are, we're coming back into my area, and you can see my main pillar and all the different and the 4 sectors of land, and everything beyond that is more of my world. Now, to wrap your head around it and realize how big this is, like how gigantic it is, NFT Worlds is coming out with a rental property. So if you choose to rent out your property, you can do so to other people. Other people will be able, you can sector out a piece of land out of your entire world and rent that land out for passive income. Now, they're also coming out with fractional NFT worlds. Okay, so out of the 10,000 worlds, the ones that are owned by people, they will be able to fractionalize land. So basically what I did here, I could put up border walls on these 4 walls here, or I can do the full sector of the 370 by 370 and rent that land out, and then go over to the next parcel and map that out for 370 by 370 blocks, and then do the same thing over there, and then the same thing over there, and then the same thing over there, and do that throughout the 30 million blocks. Okay, now if each world is 30 million blocks by 30 million blocks, and this area is only 370 blocks, that means that my world is what, 1,000 times this size? And look at how big this area is. Not 1,000 times, 10,000 times this size would put us around that number. No, wait. Is that 100,000 times? 100? Wait a minute. Let me do the math on that. We got 100,000 times 370 blocks. That's 37 million. And yeah, okay, so it's 10,000 times the size. Absolutely enormous, okay? So yeah, that's about what, 50 to 80,000 times the size of this. Now, if you can fractionalize that and then sell each or rent out each parcel like this for, say, 100 worlds per month, and you have, say, 1,000 people, I mean, it's mind-boggling the amount of money that you can make passively for having a game world like NFT Worlds. Now, this NFT World is yours to own. Not like Minecraft, where if a Minecraft server goes down, then your world that's on the server disappears. This is your NFT NFT, and it goes inside your wallet, and you keep it. So if the Minecraft servers go down, sure, you won't be able to play the game, but you get to keep your land and everything that you built on it. And everything that anybody has ever built on it is going to keep it. And this is your land. I don't know. It just boggles my mind, the amount of space you have in here. And then since this is creative, you have everything that you ever need. So you got all your building blocks here. You have your decoration blocks here. You got your redstone here. And anything that you want to build through that. Okay, you got your transportation systems, and you got your search items, and this holds everything in the game so that you can creatively build anything that you want in the game. Okay, and then you have the size of the world to build on. This is absolutely big. This is the biggest metaverse that is around, and I don't think people understand how truly big it is. NFT Worlds came out and told people about it, through their Twitter, but they only told a small portion of what this world actually is and what it entails. Okay. Right now, they're doing a scavenger hunt. If you want to get on board there, somewhere above me, there's going to be a link in the video where I tell about the NFT World scavenger hunt. Right now, it's 3 Ethereum and 500 World tokens. World token went up to an all-time high of about 50 cents. So right there, they tell you about it in their Twitter for their scavenger hunt. So that's going on right now. It's roughly about $250,000, maybe $200,000 American. I'm Canadian, so that's about $250,000. But I wanted to get on here and show you how massive these worlds are. And there's only 10,000 of them. OpenSea right now, I believe let's go into OpenSea and see what we got here. Let's see what the floor price is. NFT Worlds. Now, when you go into here and you type in NFT Worlds, you want to see a blue check mark because it's a verified collection, so you don't get scammed. All right. So we're going in here, and the floor price is 3.79 Ethereum. They originally released these, I think it was the end of November or beginning of December, and they gave everybody who minted one of these NFT Worlds for free. The value of these lands are just put on by the people who own them and who want to buy these lands. Okay, so the price went up to 3.79. I purchased my land for 0.98 of Ethereum at the beginning of December. Since then, I've gotten a 25,000 WorldCoin and WorldCoin currency drop. And there's another drop happening in February to all landowners. So if you own a piece of land, your land is going to get roughly about 25,000 world tokens. So floor price right now is 3.79 Ether. Traded volume in 24 hours is 13.1 thousand Ether. So there's 4.6 thousand owners and 10,000 NFT Worlds. And like I said, these are just previews of what the world is. And each world has its own resources and their percentage of resources, their world geography. These are things that kind of confuse me a little bit. It says land area of 434.8 kilometers squared. They're all roughly the same in the 400 area, 450 square kilometers. Some are slightly smaller, some are slightly bigger. But that's land area. And then you have water area on top of that. Now, I'm not sure how many kilometers would be considered in a game, how many block sizes would be considered kilometers. But off of their Twitter feed, it's 30 million by 30 million blocks. So take it as you want, but in my world, I showed you how big it is. I jump on this right now if you want to play on a giant metaverse, and since you'll be able to fractionalize your land, not only you can rent out your land to other people that want to play the game, but you'll also be able to create a play to earn game. If anything that you want to do to play to earn, say you have an amusement park and you charge people that want to come in and view your amusement park. Maybe eventually it'll be virtual reality and people can jump on your rides. Maybe you can do like a scavenger hunt like they're doing right now. Build like a scavenger hunt and charge people 5 coins for coming in and doing a scavenger hunt that they could have potentially winning 1,000 coins. Or maybe do a treasure hunt where it'll be like Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, where he goes into the temple and he has to go through certain booby traps and set off booby traps and make sure that he doesn't get killed, and then charge people, say, 1,000 coins to win 10,000 world tokens. You could do all kinds of things. You can build mazes, maybe build buildings and house people in those buildings virtually, or I really don't know. Like, there's all kinds of ways to make it a play to earn game. But this is one of the biggest metaverses around. They are doing a lot for this game. They're building it up every day, and they're involved. You can even display your NFTs. Say if you have one of these apes, I forget what it's called, but say if you have a yacht ape, or I don't know, a crypto zombie or something like that, you can display it on your parcel of land, and say, like, right here, somebody has built a castle, and then they put in their NFT drawing right there. You could do just about anything that your imagination can produce in this game. Let's show you a couple of parcels of land and what people are building on it. Like, this guy has built this here. And what else we got here? We got this guy that built the Enchanted Kingdom. You got this one, and then you have this piece of land. Like, I mean, your imagination, whatever you want to build, it's whatever you want. But yeah, I did some digging to find out actually how big this world is, and these worlds, if it is true, 30 million by 30 million blocks is absolutely massive. I'm gonna display another video up here about more of the NFT worlds if you want to watch more of that, to find out exactly what they got going on and how to purchase one, and what you can do in the NFT lands. But yeah, like, this guy even built a racetrack here, and somebody built a golf course on theirs. There's all kinds of different lands that people have built, and I don't know, it's crazy. NFT Worlds, they're doing huge right now, and the scavenger hunt, like I said, go back, take a look at the video that I posted of the scavenger hunt. Gives you kind of a little bit of a walkthrough of what to expect, and eventually you're going to be able to play this game on any console, from PlayStation to Xbox and the Switch. Right now it's on PC. If you do the scavenger hunt, you can play on all of the consoles. Like I said, watch that video, and I show you how to get on with any of their any of the consoles. So, all right, yeah. Until next video, guys. To your health, wealth, and happiness, and your success. Take care. Have a good night or good day.